Hi guys, Bobby Gas here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to tell you about a show that us old people, used to watch on TV way back when. Dance shows, 60s, right? It was called Shindig. And it was 1964. It come out when we went back to school in 64. I think it was September or October, something like that, when the show started up, eh? And as soon as you went to school, all the kids were talking about this new program that was on TV, Shindig. I mean, what was so great about it, other than American Bandstand and some of them other, dance shows, you got to see your favorites and all of that, but they were lip singing, missing the words, and it was Mickey Mouse, actually, really. That lip singing shit's Mickey Mouse, right? Live's where it's at, and Shindig was all live. Act after act after act. As a matter of fact, you could tell who were, assisted by the technicians in the studio. Was it Dusty Springfield? What the world needs now is love, sweet love. With the 45 I have, her voice is powerful, right? But when you hear her singing live, compared to the other artists in this clip I'm going to give you, an Earl too, you can hear her voice is not that strong, right? But the other artists, so this is just an incredible little ging. It's like a 25-minute video, so if you're not into where the music come from and all of that. I mean, it was great live. I mean, there wasn't live shows. You didn't get to see live gigs till, I guess, the late 60s. Even in the early 60s when I was be watching, the Supremes and Martha and the Vandellas and some of those bands down at the exhibition in the early 60s, they were lip singing to a 45 record, which, you didn't care because that's the way it was done back then. But Shindig was live, and I'm telling you, it was fantastic. Everybody watched it. Even the rock and rollers watched it, right? They wanted to see what everybody was doing. It also was the first program to bring over, British acts. And that Beatlemania, I mean, it went nuts there in 64, eh? Well, 63, actually. Anyhow, I'll show you this little clip here, guys. You got to hit the URL in the description box. I'll leave the URL for this Shindig video, and for anybody that wants to see what kind of where it all started from, the 60s. I mean, it started in the 40s actually, but the 60s there was quite a change from the old to the new. From the old milk and cookies, rock and roll, to it was sort of raunchier. The music on Shindig, it was a little rockier, raunchier, yeah, with the dancers, the go-go dancers, and all of that kind of stuff. Anyhow, here you go, guys. Happy New Year. My hair's fuzzy, eh?